Set Phasers, a highly illogical Star Trek podcast.
Well, hello, dear listener, and welcome to Set Phasers, a highly logical Star Trek podcast, the Watchalong series.
We're watching along.
With us, your hosts. I am Stevie Manns.
And I am Aki Burmese. And today we're watching the third JJ Abrams Star Trek. Oh dear. Already off the rails. We're watching the third JJ Abrams Star Trek movie, entitled Star Trek Beyond. I think it was written by
Beyond the Pale.
I don't know, beyond my understanding.
Beyond the imagination.
Beyond the imagination of humanity. Yes, this is they already did no one knew when this movie came out what it was going to be about. And I have to say, after having seen it at least once in the theater, I don't think I remember what it was about. But we're going to watch it today.
Alien planet.
Isn't there like weird time travel business?
Not sure. I don't recall. Well, apparently I don't think it did that well in the movie theaters.
No, I don't think it did, because it didn't make much sense.
Because I was doing my research before we joined. And I was looking, will there be a fourth Star Trek movie? There will be a fourth Star Trek movie. I believe it's sometime next year.
It's not JJ, though.
It's not JJ. And the question is, which, will it be the continued Kelvin timeline of the reboot series? Right. And I think there was discourse, should we say, about it because they wanted to do something with Pine and Hemsworth. But since, so the first movie was Hemsworth's breakout, I guess. Mm-hmm. So now, talks with Pine and Hemsworth, and they're two very, very big stars demanding a lot of money.
Right.
And the studio was like, well, can we just cut your paycheck down a little bit? Because the last movie didn't do so well, and we don't want to overspend our budget.
Right.
So I think they both said no.
Well, I mean, what do you expect from those two?
Money, many whores.
They're big time Marvel people now,
Is Chris Pine? No.
Wasn't Chris Pine is. Well, Hemsworth certainly is. I thought Chris Pine was
Wonder Woman. That was DC,
that's
though.
Right. I was trying to think. That's DC. Right, you are. That's right, you are.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Anyway.
And, right. Hemsworth, Pine, and the third Chris Evans is in Marvel.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
And
all these Christophers.
And Pratt, which one's he in? DC?
Oh, he's also in Marvel too. Marvel, 4 Christophers. 4 Christopher superheroes. Hollywood. But enough about me. Let's talk about Star Trek Beyond.
Let's
chat
about that.
We're going to do the usual thing where we go away for a moment, and then when you want to start listening again, it'll be when the mountains thing, right? Is that what we're going to do?
I think so. Well, you're in control of the whole thing today.
What?
Good luck with that.
I have the con? Okay.
So the Archie controls playback.
Ooh.
So, dear listener, we are actually doing this one virtually today. Should be rather fun.
It should be rather fun. I'm controlling the playback, which was a mistake. But here we go. I am hitting play at the very beginning. And stars. Across the water. And forming a circle around the mountain. Paramount. Everything in place. And an Viacom company. It fades. Fire. Roiling fire. What's this? Spyglass? I think we should know this by now.
Sky, something sky, skyscrape,
Good
sky
dancer.
dancer, sky dancer, sky
Dance. Ooh, we don't know
We're
anything.
not doing well at this.
We're not doing well. Skyscraper. Alibaba Pictures.
Interesting.
That's a new member. Wawa Media. And of course, Bad Robot.
Bad Robot.
Bad Robot.
I've got speakers coming through. Should I change that? Is that bothering you?
No.
All right.
But mine are not coming through, and I don't know how to change that.
So you can't hear anything. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Essentially, but I think I figured a way out of it. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Spaceship. Sailing through space.
Ooh, space.
Oh, Kirk is talking. I'm appearing before you as a neutral of the. Oh. That's right, because they ended the last movie beginning their 5-year mission. And so this is your typical Star Trek cold open.
That's very similar to the Lower Decks one.
Yes, quite.
Season 2?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Interesting species they've created here. He's
like gargoyle-y.
Yeah, angry gargoyle merfolk. Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's holding a Game Boy.
It does.
Like a Nintendo Switch or something.
Yeah.
Do you have one? My wife wants one.
A Nintendo Switch?
Yeah.
I do not have one because if I play video games, I don't do anything else. If
you play the original video game, the piano.
I play the original video game, the piano.
Well, something to do with your hands.
Okay. He's roaring. Oh, so he's also like a bull, I guess.
Oh, he's so cute.
That's right. That's right. I forgot they were tiny.
That was the surprise I remember at the beginning because they looked
Yes, you're
huge.
like, oh, these are tiny. Tiny baddies. What's going on?
Getting attacked by gremlins.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Do you think we should do a Star Trek reaction video?
Where we just go, what? Huh? Yeah. How?
I guess in theory, that's kind of what we're doing. Just with video.
Oh, so cute. Oh, they're so friendly and tight now.
Mm-hmm.
Walking and talking.
The walk and talk. Oh, I do love a good walk and talk.
Who doesn't like get your Thomas Schlamme, Aaron Sorkin walk and talk in? You know what I mean?
Yep. Well, I think it's fair to say Aaron Sorkin can be credited with the walk and talk.
Well, he certainly likes to think so.
He does. Well, yes.
Okay. Yep. Sure. Just got the same shirt over and over again.
I want that mug.
That mug is pretty slick.
It is really slick.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that shot the first time. I was like, oh, I want that mug.
Mm-hmm.
Where can I get that mug?
I mean,
good job.
Probably available somewhere.
Probably. It's like saying I'm a Star Trek nerd to like Star Trek nerds, but no one else would know.
Yeah, it's like very deep Star Trek nerdiness. Oh, look at him with he's a wee tea Jenny, huh?
Yep.
Are you using that right?
Okay. You are. Good job. Wee tea Jenny with his wee teacup.
With his wee teacup. Ooh.
Saucy.
Ooh.
Oh, is that Anton Yelchin? Yes.
I think so.
That's sad.
Ha ha ha. Episodic, see, because of his Star
Ah,
Trek.
did I miss that?
Hmm. This is very
It's a bit of
this
a
Enterprise is very much like like an Apple commercial or
It
something.
is, yeah, you're right. It
Everything
does look
is
like an Apple
very
store. And Spock is your Apple genius with his blue shirt.
that's right. He's like, yes, here we go. Yeah, they don't know what that thing is. They're about to
Glitchy
find
glitch.
out. Glitchy glitch. While they're moving through warp speed, and the bubble is looking strange, and they're looking out the window.
Why so lonesome, Mr. Kirk?
Well, they haven't been to a planet where he can hit on somebody. He's just drinking alone at his bar.
Good God, man.
You know, I always miss his American accent. I wanted to buy the captain an appropriate. That's good. Mm,
Who's the third for? Someone who
uh,
died. Oh, someone who died. His pa? Not sure.
I guess could be Pike.
Mm. I love it when people are drinking and they're like, oh, that's good. And they sort of turn the glass round.
Oh, looking for what's in it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's weird.
that's something, ain't it?
I mean, I'll
Oh,
likely do it myself, but it just looks odd.
it's a thing we do. Just take a look at the beautiful drink as it swirls in the glass.
Beautiful golden nectar.
Nectar that we stole from Chekhov's locker and are drinking on James's birthday. I see. So they mentioned George Kirk here, and that's why they were going to try to bring Hemsworth back
Yes, I
as
think so.
Kirk. His dad would return.
Daddy
Or
Kirk.
they'd be the same age or something weird.
Daddy Kirk.
George
Boo-boo.
and James Kirk. But that's not going to happen now. Yeah, they can always get Anson Mount up in there.
Mm-hmm.
Do a SNW movie, but who knows?
Maybe. Let's see what happens after
Yeah,
one or
they
two
got their own
seasons of
Spock now. Yeah,
Strange New
I don't
Worlds.
know
He's
what kind of
coming out
movie
as the
they would
favorite,
make.
like one of the favorite captains.
Oh yeah. Hmm. The crystalline entity.
Oh, I
Wow.
remember this one now. Idris Elba's in it. And there's this weird thing
Yes,
that like they have this fight scene in anti-gravity or something. I don't know.
I do. Yes, but that's like they enter here, then they go back in time or something. I mean,
Yeah.
I can see what this one also doesn't grip because it doesn't have the crazy action sequence at the beginning. I mean, they had the funny thing with the little gremlins.
Yeah. And then it got really morose and like sad very
Yeah, then you're
quickly.
like, okay, he's sad and drinking. They're really feeling that old trilogy. But this was written by Peg, wasn't it? Was this one the Peg Simon Pegg wrote this one?
Oh, lovely.
I shall Google it.
If you want
Want
to
to know?
know.
You can Google that.
Bum, 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 bum.
Star Trek Beyond. 2016, this film came out. For those of you watching at home, director Justin Lin.
What was Abrams? And on Abrams?
I think Abrams would have been well, let's find out. I sort of assumed by
Usually
this point he was
the
just,
director.
he would have been producing, I feel
Director.
like, because,
Maybe.
yeah, he was producing. He was
Okay.
already had moved on to Star Wars at this point.
Oh, that's true. Well, we've already got fewer light flares than normal.
I know, which is probably another reason it doesn't dazzle.
Hmm.
Oh, uh-oh.
it me, or does he look different?
He does.
It's like they've adjusted his cheekbones or something.
Mm-hmm. You think they made his hair more classic Spocky?
Maybe, yeah. Maybe,
A
was
little
it a
bit more
wig
of that
before?
helmet. I just don't feel like it was that Beatles helmety
Hmm.
in the previous
I feel like it might have been
films.
his
It's hard
actual
to
hair
remember.
before.
Right. This is definitely a wig.
This was a bit controversial for Sulu, the original Sulu, George Takei.
This was controversial for
Mm-hmm.
Church Guy?
Yeah.
Pourquoi?
Well, George Takei, who identifies as a gay man, felt that Sulu should not be gay.
Interesting.
Hmm. And the producers and writers, whatever, thought they were paying homage to George Takei as the original Sulu by
Right.
having him as a gay man, and he did not feel that was appropriate.
Well, they should have run it by him.
Well, yeah,
Seems like a big swing to make without telling him, you know?
I guess.
And then again, this is that's right.
No, he died.
Leonard Nimoy had died.
Mm,
And also, this is the Kelvin timeline. So
that's
Sulu can
true.
be gay.
That is also true.
That's also true.
That's also true.
That is also true. Let's see here. I'm just trying to find out who wrote this stupid film.
Listeners,
Kenya.
stupid film, but please keep listening to us.
Oh, I mean, I'm watching it, ain't I? Yes, Simon Pegg and Doug Jung. You know who Doug Jung is?
They're going to say Doug Jones.
Doug Jung is an American screenwriter and film producer. He is known for writing the screenplay for the 2016 film Star Trek Beyond. Hey, that guy's also from Heroes, I think, or something
Yes,
else.
he
What's
was.
the guy
You're
from?
correct. I was trying to remember where he was from. He was the
And is
police
he also
officer.
in Star Wars? Is he like JJ Abrams is like?
Best
Oh,
bud.
sorry. I think that we were college roommates.
Is that true?
I think. Okay, I'm googling it. Okay,
You've got a
I'm
lot to
doing my
Google
best
right
here.
now.
I'm googling like crazy. I don't even know how I'd find out what character he played. We do, and his name is James Tiberius Kirk.
Oh, I love her voice. It's
Oh,
so like
she's so great.
gravelly.
She is she's in a different sci-fi series now. Shore, I think that's her name.
Where's she from? Italian? Italy, rather. That's actually
I
the
don't
answer.
know. I don't know.
Keep Googling.
All right, I'll Google that. I was trying to figure out who that guy was in that random thing. She's from Iran.
Oh,
Agdashlu. Sheree Agdashlu. Born in Tehran, went to England for college, in England for, excuse me, university.
hmm.
There's a lot of plays. She's great in The Expanse.
Have not seen.
The Expanse. Okay, back to this movie and also who that guy is. Oh, these two friends have something to talk about. Hmm. Enterprise D. The I Enterprise.
The I?
Oh, because it's from Apple. Big
Oh,
time. Look at that.
very
It's got the
clever.
cameras and
Very
everything.
clever. Looks like there's little
Enterprise.
eyes. It looks like a little robot.
Little robot eyes. Straightforward mission. Piece of cake, right? So what? Sure, of course.
You. That was
Oh.
bad writing.
Yeah, that's pretty terrible. I blame Simon Pegg and Doug Chung.
When are you going to write a screenplay for Star Trek?
I need an advance that will allow me to not play music for 18 months, and then I will write an epic
trilogy.
cataclysmic trilogy for Star Trek.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
Which cast?
I
New?
don't know. Maybe it'd be like that Doctor Who event where all the doctors meet.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be all the captains.
Like a better version of Generations.
It would be like Generations, yeah, but better. Yeah. I guess whoever was still alive. I don't know. You know what? It's a good question. I'm going to think about this for a little bit while we watch this movie, and I'm going to slowly piece together an intricate plot. I think maybe we don't do captains. I mean, there'll be captains there, but I think we need a more interesting inciting incident. All right, so they got through the nebula, no problem, and
yep.
Oh, unknown ship.
I forget what was the distress call about. They had some problem in the nebula.
It was like a ship, and it crash landed on this planet, but the one person got away and was able to send a distress call.
Mm-hmm. Dum dum dum.
That hurt, right? She was the one who asked for help.
The fuck is that?
I don't know, but it's moving. It's programmable matter.
Oh. Who's Will?
That's not going to work. No, that's not the answer to this.
Is it a minefield?
I don't know what it's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, the ship gets shredded. Yeah, should have done that in the first place. But guess what? You waited too long.
Yeah, you did. Oh, dear.
JTK. That's how you engage the warcraft. Just slam that little handle down. Oh.
They're gone. The nacelles are gone.
I can't, sir. The nacelles, they're gone.
They're literally off the feckin' ship.
All I've got is this Motorola phone. This razor. Okay, everybody run. Run, 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 run. The nacelles are gone.
It's a bit chill though, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
I'm just gonna walk
right.
to the bloody elevator.
Yeah. This is Starfleet.
Looks like a swarm of bees.
Yes. Oh, that's not good. Wee man.
Wee man.
Wee
Aye, wee
man.
man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Uh-oh, those things are starting to split the hull. Oh, and out come these green-blooded predators. Right now, I remember.
Like robots to me.
They're wearing suits or something. They're not robots.
No,
Look,
you're right.
they've got heads.
Oh, it looks like they were.
Oh, that's a pretty good weapon. Oh, clear crawl. Uh-oh. Okay, so all their pods are for breaching. Whoa.
Did you ever watch The Orville?
I've never seen The Orville.
Oh, you should watch
it's quite
The Orville.
good.
Yeah, it is very good. But that looks like one of the species in The Orville.
Oh. Oh, Jeff Bezos cameos as an alien Starfleet officer. I guess we saw that already somewhere, right?
What on earth does he need to do with this film?
He just wanted to be in it. He's probably a big nerd. Now he's rich. Yes, Abrams returned only as producer so he could continue to focus on directing Star Wars The Force Awakens. Oh, boy. Frakes expressed interest in doing the job, but I guess they didn't give it to him. I wonder what Frakes would have done with this.
Change the writing.
He'd have been like, this script sucks. Send it to Michelle Paradise and Alex Kurtzman. Get back to me.
Good Lord. That looks like the original series where like something weird happens to them.
I'm green. I've got a lot of makeup on. Uh-oh. What kind of shooting was that? Just blindly shot down the... Oh, fish wrong. Oh.
How does he know his name?
How do you know my name? Oh, Impulse is back, baby. Oh, he lost the word artifact. Yeesh. Slipping and sliding.
Come on, gravity.
Uh-oh. Cut the ship's throat. Oh, that's a lot of dead Starfleet officers. I guess this is fine. It seems like a silly weapon to not.
Was it a weapon or is it like individual people acting as a hive mind?
I guess they're like little breachy ships, acting with a hive mind. But I mean, oh, escape pod.
Damn.
Yeesh.
Oh, I do love a good from side to side.
Yeah. The wall is the ceiling is the floor is the wall. Mm.
Oh, does he have to make that decision?
Mm. It's too bad they don't have the Enterprise D because remember the saucer separated on that.
Yeah.
Go to the War Bridge. Come on. This is Spock you're talking about, man.
Come
I'm
on,
not gonna
Spock.
win this
Take him down.
fight.
Whoop. Suck
Just
him out.
literally just jettison them out. Now they're in one of the ships. Oh, it's a
Oh,
motorcycle.
that's
It's a
right. How did
space motorcycle. That's right. Why do bad guys? Why are their names always like Crawl? I'm Crawl. It's not like I'm Sebastian. You know, evil Sebastian, Commander Sebastian.
This is why you might like the Orville, because they do stupid things like that.
Oh well, see, I need to watch that. Obviously,
It's
as research
great.
for my Star Trek uh, apocalyptic trilogy.
I wonder when that's coming out. Let's Google.
The Orville,
Orville
the next
season
season. How many
3.
seasons
I
has
think
it
they've
had?
had 2.
Has the Tet? Hmm.
Ooh, coming March 10th,
Oh,
2022.
oh
Hello.
wow!
Mm-hmm.
New season on the way.
Yep, yep. Oh, you have time to get caught up. Do we have time? Do we have time to do a new
Yeah,
podcast of
we have
that?
time to start a new podcast about the Orville. Sure. Yeah, we're going from one podcast to a podcast network.
We could.
We're gonna do
Well,
this rom coms. Let's see, the Orville,
Downton Abbey.
Downton Abbey.
Oh, Jeeves and Wooster. Blackadder.
Oh yeah, we should. Well, we can do like you know, British television you should have seen
That's true.
podcast. British television Americans need to see.
That was actually when when I came to your show last night. Jeopardy was on, and like there was a lot of questions about British
Really?
comedy. Yeah, and like PG Woodhouse, Jeeves and Wooster, that kind of stuff came up. And I was like,
What?
yes, I can answer these ones.
I would finally have done okay. I don't do well at Jeopardy. Yeah, full disclosure, listener. Last night I played a show up near Stevie, and Stevie came out to the show with some friends of mine. Oh, that
I
looks
did.
like it hurt. It was at a pizza place. I famously don't eat cheese. It's famous.
Love me some pizza.
Well, you had a good time. Oh.
I did have a great time. The bartender made me a really nice margarita thing.
Oh, yeah, they had pretty good. Ha ha! He got you with the old bait and switch crawl. Try getting some ear holes. Oh, whoa. Oh, finally showed up and did some real shooting.
Why do I get the feeling she's like, I don't know.
She's
Maybe I'm
what?
trying to say I think that the distress call was fake.
Oh, I don't know if it's because I've seen it before and I know something that I don't remember, or I just don't trust her.
Mm.
Could be. Okay, escape pod's getting away. Oh, he just celebrated a birthday and everything was seeming boring and full of ennui.
Oh, we.
Ennui. Oh,
Oh,
and now
come
it's
on, you
about to
can make it.
crash land. They can't. They don't have any kind of shields whatsoever.
Oh, yeah.
Ship's about to burn up.
But they're being followed
Fortunately,
still.
in like Star Trek, for some reason, oh, she gets out. When ships crash from space into land, A, they don't immediately break apart, which is insane. And B, people just get like concussions. But you would think that would be because of the inertial dampeners, which I assume they don't have now. Oh, well, that's smart. They've got escape pods on the bridge. I guess you should do that. Now that I think about it, that's probably pretty smart.
Maybe it was after his dad.
I mean, yeah. Why would it even have taken that long? You got to be like, okay, command staff's on the bridge. Everyone gets off, and then the captain jumps in their own thing so they can watch the ship. Oh, boom,
God, yeah.
smash, flip, bang, boom. Yeah, it always does this. It never
Yeah.
just breaks completely apart. It always just like
Center
carves a
section just like goes
thing
into
into
a
the earth.
forest.
Yeah. And then it's buried. Pew, 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 pew.
What is he doing? Playing Nintendo Switch or something?
He's playing this. He's with the Nintendo. He's playing Worm on his BlackBerry.
Oh,
Whoa.
shit.
That was
That was
ridiculous.
terrible.
That was so stupid. You can tell he wrote this movie with stuff like that. He's like, and then Scotty jumps up out of his pod, leaps into the air, grass onto the edge of a cliff.
Do you think it's
Yeah,
because he wanted to be Kirk secretly?
yeah.
Not
He
even
just wanted
that
to have
secretly.
some sweet Kirk moments. All right, they all jump out of their ships, get their guns.
Oh,
Oh,
yes, she did know.
so we did know this.
Yes, she lied.
Well, a lot of people just died because of this.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you had shut up and told the truth.
Yeah.
They could have come in with more than one ship. Could have helped. Yeah, this premise is weak. Pretty weak. Any intelligent person would have been like, yeah, okay, I'll go trick them. And then would have been like, okay, if they have them on a planet, you might want to have some backup. They have weird shrapnel space motorcycles,
Swarmy things.
swarmy space cycles.
Oh,
They can
I
just,
seem to remember now. Chris Pine has a thing on a motorbike where he like has to get away, get out of this whole bit.
yeah, once you see that that's a motorbike, you know that Captain Kirk's going to be on one of those bad boys flying through a
Yeah. With the Beastie
mine or
Boys in the
something.
background.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
Of
stand
course.
it. I can't stand it. Whatever that song is, I don't know.
Well, they're definitely going to do. They did Sabotage in the first movie, right?
Yes, I think they redo it again.
Sabotage. Meanwhile, these extremely well built underground layers are where they keep all their prisoners to make them dig for gold lithium.
Sounds very Klingon.
Mm-hmm.
Uhura.
I am counting on it.
It's
Oh,
giving me feels
birdsong.
of like a sort of 90s movie, like a 90s kids movie, like Power Rangers or something. Like it's that bad and
Yeah,
cheesy. And I love Star Trek, but I'm like,
yeah.
"Meh."
Well, but you expect the movies to be a little bit more prestige.
I do.
Like this would be a solid thing for an episode. Someone shows up, distress call, they lied, you got to go save their people. This is a lot for like the big third movie of a thing. This is supposed to be the big,
Mm,
the trilogy end. I guess maybe they didn't know it was going to be the end. They thought they were going to have many more. They
that's
screwed up.
true. Oh, that looks painful, Spock.
Mhm. You're going to die. That was pretty zing. That was a pretty good zing.
Mhm. Well,
I mean, he's doing a very good job of being, an athletic doctor who doesn't like to do stuff.
oh, that looks like it's gonna hurt.
Well, got to keep that wound clean.
I still find that funny the first time. That's probably my favorite part of the whole movie.
That was really good. Yeah, two unlikely buddies like Bones and Spock.
Spock,
Spock,
Spock.
Spock. Oh yeah, I remember watching this and thinking, "Oh, he wrote a whole thing for him." He's like, here I am, being cool. Oh,
I don't know why Simon. Like, I'm all for not
sound effects and
judging.
stuff.
Hmm? Yeah, no, I
Oh, you're talking. Okay,
was gonna say not judging someone's appearance, but like either just wear a wig.
I think they thought this would work for Scotty because Scotty,
Did they?
he famously had sort of a high uh
Suppose. I remember I had a really
thing.
big crush on her. Sort of sexy assassin.
Hmm. Kind of like a knight. It's like who you will. Yeah, that's right. This the stripy people.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where'd you go?
Oh,
So clever.
creepy. Oh,
I know what is engineering. I
hmm.
don't to this day.
I know what is engineering. Bees.
Bees. Swarm.
Mm-hmm. Insect, like motorcycles. Hovercraft. I help you.
Come now, Montgomery Scotty.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He was like, let's run a really substantial B plot line for Montgomery Scott.
Well, if he writes it, then yes, I suppose he would.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Yeah. Well, listen. There's a lot to love about this movie. This planet is pretty great. I enjoy the interactions the actors are doing with each other. It's like Kirk and Chekhov hanging out. You wouldn't necessarily expect to see that. So I think there's cool things that they wrote this and they were like, we don't care about the usual team ups.
Mm-hmm.
Because normally it would be like Kirk and Spock and Bones and you know what I mean? But Bones and Spock, it's a crazy pair. Mm.
Pew.
Pew 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 pew. Let's go into the weird temple. Pew 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 pew. Hmm. Oh, there he goes. Down goes Spock.
Damn it, Spock.
Damn it, Spock. I'm a doctor, not a doctor. Oh, wait. I'm a doctor.
I'm a doctor, not a Vulcan physicist.
I guess I'm a doctor. Oh, cute. Mm-hmm. Good plan. Good plan.
I want to leave this planet forever.
Thank God we found a ship because our just literally just got destroyed.
I know. Handy that.
Oh,
USS Franklin.
the Franklin.
Who had the Franklin?
I don't. Look, Cole. Do you want me to
If
can I Google it now?
you. Yes. I want you to know.
Google it.
Mark,
I
you
will
can Google
Google
that.
that. Hold on. Well, I've got to unzip my thing, so
Excuse
you
me.
know. Touche, touche,
Oh, yeah. Well,
touche.
before we went live, you said, "Excuse me, I have to go and urinate." So I don't know.
I did.
You did. Sorry, dear listener. Maybe we should edit that
That's
out.
I don't mind the listener knowing that I sometimes urinate. I had to unzip my attaché to get my iPad out. iPad. So the other thing I love about Star Trek sometimes is if you crash from like space
Mm.
and you get separated, moving at
Ew.
incredibly high speeds,
Mm-hmm.
you're not going to be able to walk to where some other debris fell.
That is also true.
Do you know what I mean? It
Mm-hmm.
would be like at least dozens of miles away, probably at the speeds they were traveling, just free falling into the atmosphere, hundreds of miles. Anyway, whatever. Star Trek is always like, let's walk.
Yeah.
And they walk it.
Because did
It
they
takes
not?
like an hour
Were
and a
they not
half.
all ejected as it was crashing? So
they were, but they would have been moving at like absurd speeds. Like if you were in a plane, and planes travel at what, 600 miles an hour?
No, I don't know.
No,
Sure.
I mean,
Why
listen.
not?
I mean, how nerdy do you want me to get about this? I can really get on my.
This is why you should be in all the Star Trek groups, because you can pose these ridiculously sciencey questions.
Yeah, no one will like me.
People do it. People do it all the time.
Do they get?
Oh yeah, there's often quite a discourse about it.
They're like, well, how exactly does the dilithium turn into? Well, let me do some quick calculations on the back of my envelope
well,
here.
everybody knows that.
Well, everyone's aware that dilithium comes from a type L planet, so obviously it would be a mixture of heavy water and okay.
Well, gosh.
Well,
Let's
gosh.
just put me in my place. I don't know what that was. That was some sort of weird Southern
I don't
accent
know,
combined
but
with
it was pretty
nerd.
good. Pretty good.
After we've been talking about Darkwing Duck recently. I went and I
Yeah, we
started
were.
watching Darkwing Duck.
What?
Oh, it's great. I
Why?
don't know. Fun. And
You knew
little
about
honker.
Darkwing Duck.
I did, yes. I knew about Darkwing
Okay.
Duck before.
Okay.
It's still fun. And honker. It sounds really nerdy.
That is absurd.
I know.
Stevie, that's absurd.
I know. I'm in my late 30s and I'm watching Darkwing Duck.
I've started watching Darkwing Duck.
I am the terror that flaps in the night.
That flaps in the night. You're almost making it so that I have to watch it now.
Well, that is exactly why I think you would like it, because every time he says that, he comes up with something new, which is what you do at the end of the show.
I'm a real doofus.
I am the
probably
terror
got that
flaps in the night. I am the pianist who haunts your dreams.
That's right.
Something like that. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah, I probably got that from Darkwing Duck in my more formative
Maybe.
Oh yeah, just keep calling yourself something absurd every time.
Okay.
They don't trust her anymore.
No. I feel like she's going to shapeshift or something. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what the deal is. Oh. Uh-oh.
Where's my mute button?
You go ahead and mute. I'm going to hang out here and just talk the listener through what's happening. Okay, so they're running the ship. The ship is running. It's sideways. You could see this, but I'm telling you, just letting you know. And they're being chased by people who have guns. And the ship is it's dark and it's in the cave. I guess it made a crater. And now we've zoomed out and we zoom back into the ship to a chase still in progress. Still, they're climbing up the ship because it's sideways. It's slippery. The floor is so sweet.
The floor is made of lava. The floor is made of lava.
The regulation Federation floors are not great for climbing. Not a lot of grip on those smooth floors. Mm-hmm. Oh no, she's firing on them.
We're standing on a very big bomb, Captain.
Oh, yeah. Where-y big bomb?
Very big bomb. He said round. Oh, wound.
He said, did he say wound? Round? I think he said round, but
he said
his
round.
V's are,
well, I read the
classic
subtitle.
Chekhov thing is the V's or W's, kind of ridiculous, hackneyed Russian joke from the 60s. And then in the fourth original movie, they're looking for nuclear vessels.
Nuclear vessels.
He keeps saying nuclear vessels, and no one knows what he's saying. Vessels. So he said very large bomb, which is ridiculous. I have many Russian friends, and not a single one of them who has learned English is incapable of understanding the V sound.
Do you really have lots of Russian friends?
I do.
I didn't know that.
I do. Well, I grew up in in Brooklyn, didn't I?
That's true. That's
I've
true.
got many friends. Some of them are first generation, but their parents are Russian.
Oh.
They've learned English as they've been living here. I certainly know how to say very. Okay, now they're sliding around the outside. This is like Mission Impossible stuff. It's not bad, but it's also not interesting. This is, I'm not thrilled by this.
No. It's quite hard
When
to see it
he
too, you
and
know?
Doofus and Sulu jumped down onto that platform and won, that was amazing. That was super fun. That fight with the swords
Oh,
and
that
the
was great.
parachutes.
And with the
Uh-oh.
skydiving thing.
Yeah.
And then the red
Oh, the
shirt.
betrayers. Yeah, that was all amazing. Yeah. This was like they're sliding on the hull, and I did not care at any point. It's just like kill the traitor, blow the ship up even more. Meanwhile, hard
Meanwhile,
cut to the bottom of another circular thing.
this no, this isn't underwater. That would be cool though.
It would be cool if this was underwater. That was two. That was the beginning of two. They were underwater. And they saved the planet from the super volcano. All right, let's figure out what this backstory is. Who's angry at who
Look
got
at that. It
where.
looks like Borgy stuff.
Mm-hmm.
All
Does
the
look a little Borgy. They borrowed a lot.
mm.
And yeah. Sacrifice. Yeah, they're really. It's like a mixture of Nero from the first movie
Mm.
and Klingon. It's like a tortured
Hairless Klingon.
captain, fearless. Yeah, but it's like, do we need another tortured, fearless captain with some kind of errant vengeance mission?
No.
they just they miss so many things about this missed the mark, alas. Okay. He's been there for like hundreds of years or something, right? And he like sucks the
Oh
life out of
yeah, look at
people.
that.
His whole thing.
That's why
Yeah,
the
there's
guy on the
definitely like
ship
a.
died.
That's why I thought there was time travel stuff.
That's why he's Idris Elba.
That's why he's Idris Elba.
Kind of. That's very
Yeah.
it's well, it's not
Mm,
beyond the pale.
yeah, it's just again, it's just like why though? Because they were
Yeah.
like, we wanted this guy to be 400 years old, so we needed to have him suck the lifeblood out of.
It's a bit like what was that? Which Star Trek movie is it? Next Generations where is it Insurrection? Yeah, and they're like sucking
Yeah, where they're like stretch. Yeah,
mm-hmm,
the face
stretchy
stretching people.
faces.
Yeah, and they're like using the blood of the people in that experiment
Mm-hmm.
to, you know, ironically, also the worst. Is it the worst of the TNG movies?
Mm,
I'd say so. I mean, Generations is pretty bad, but it's the first one.
yeah.
So you get some mad, but Insurrection like just starts with Data being mad or something, and they have to sing HMS Pinafore to him,
Oh yes.
and they discover that there's an observation deck, and like just doesn't really go anywhere. Fighting F. Murray Abraham, it's ridiculous.
So Spock just said he ended things with Uhura because he feels that
Mm-hmm.
he should carry on the Vulcan species, as it were, with a Vulcan. He's only half
Yeah, but I
Vulcan.
mean, he's only A, he's half Vulcan, and B, I guess because the Vulcans are, they're mostly dead. But Vulcans also live to be like
That's
200 and
true.
bajillion years old. It's.
Do we know how old Spock is at this point?
No, I don't remember, but he is much older than everyone else
Wiser.
in some ways. Yes, Captain. Hey.
My God.
Mm, perfect.
That looked terrible.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
It's
Public
original
Enemy.
hip hop
Mm-hmm.
or rap.
A rap.
Rap. I've been reading Will Smith's autobiography, don't you know?
Oh,
Feel
it's
rather
called
up on my hip hop and rap.
The Will or whatever.
Just Will.
Willpower. Just
I think
Will.
it's just
Okay.
Will.
Ah, you're okay.
Ah, you're all right.
Ah, you're all right. You're all right. Yeah, all right. I think I'm getting it.
I think you are actually. You're all right.
Eh, you're all right.
You're all right there, pal.
Okay, don't make it. You're all right
You're all
there,
right.
pal. You're
You're all
all right.
right. When is Lake Street going to tour Scotland? I can't wait to see you try that in
Oh,
Scotland.
we once went to. Oh,
Whoops. Ooh,
oof.
that did look sore.
Yeah, that's gonna leave a mark.
Yes and no.
Yes, and no. Ah, the USS Franklin. Ah,
Loving a good Trek history.
mm-hmm. Well, just got it all back together.
Just casually hanging out in the
Yeah.
captain's chair.
Excuse me.
I do quite like
Mm.
Chris Pine in this role.
He was very good.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah. Like I said, this movie has its. I think the plot has faults, but I still love the characterizations and the actors are doing.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, PX70. That sounds like a PlayStation.
Mm-hmm. Boom. Yep. Sabotage.
I can't stand it. I can't apply. That's all I got.
That's pretty good. Oh yeah, she's quite good at
cloaking device there.
Image reflectors. I saw.
Hmm. Whoa.
Ooh, his bees.
I feel like my innards have been to a barn dance.
I feel like my innards have been to a barn dance.
Feel like my innards have been playing the hokey cokey. That thing looked like a finger.
Mm-hmm.
From the
100
dark
years
ages.
ago.
100 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Where did he hide it? Mm. Ugh. Phil.
Oh, yes. Clever. She looks like Groot.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of a Groot do. An up Groot do. Groot up
Up
do.
to. Up to.
Up do. Finally, the missing piece to my
machine of evil.
Evil doohickey. Ah, the swirling gangledank falls into the waters of dark, probably, and it lights the red sphincter of.
Sphincter, really? You went with sphincter?
Yes, I did. That's it. And I look into it, and then we cut away. All right. Spock is up and about. Spock is up and about. Spock is up and about. All right, because she still has the necklace.
Oh, yes. So clever. You gave your girlfriend really right to jewelry. Zachary Quinto does have good eyebrow control.
He's got excellent eyebrow control.
I rather think I have excellent eyebrow control.
Oh, do you?
I do. I'm giving Aki the eyebrows.
You really are giving me. I'm trying to watch a movie here, so if you could, okay, take it easy. I guess you got great eyebrow control.
At a time, both together. Alternate.
No, stop.
There was a Cadbury advert years ago, and it was somebody with amazing eyebrow control. I'll have to find it for you. Cadbury eyebrows. Let's see if I can Google that.
Yeah, I don't have great eyebrow. I just normal eyebrow control.
Oh, that's it.
Ooh, little back talk written into the script for Scotty there.
Oh, that was like Doctor Who, whatever that thing is. Oh, I really want a leather jacket with that sort of flight jacket.
Flight thing with the
Yes, rugged. That's what that is.
That's what that is. It's rugged. What is she building? Like a gun staff? Seen by the one called Manus. Okay.
You can't break a stick in a bundle.
That's my God used to say. That is what being part of the crew is all about. Oh, typically I love a scene where the map table dealy, little caper style where they go around the table and. Hmm. A diversion.
A diversion. Huh, that's
A
unique.
diversion, you
Such
say?
a classic idea.
Oh, Jim, you got an idea?
That looks terrible.
What are you talking about? It's a motorcycle.
Yes, but the CGI.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously it's terrible.
Ba-ba-ba-bum.
I
I feel like this is another Star Trek where there's like a thing that you think is the end, and then it goes off and has a
Yep,
completely
as I
other
recall, there's
ending.
a whole final,
Hmm.
last little. They thought they were onto something. Oops,
That was cool.
didn't see that coming. Now we see with the evil disc. Oh,
Evil doer.
yes. Red sphincter twist. And it sends the fluid of transmogrification into the chamber, which eats her
Oh,
alive or
that's
something.
horrendous.
Yikes.
It's a bad way to die.
Now, why did he want that?
So you can suck in all the earthy juice, the life juice,
It's
maybe.
like it's just a weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Why is he explaining his dastardly plan?
Because he wants an audience, because he's a megalomaniac.
Rum 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 rum.
How about a distraction, buddy boy?
I really want to ride a motorcycle. And like I want to
Okay.
learn, but I have a feeling it's like my obsession for skateboards. Like it's just not a good idea for
I
me.
mean,
Like I want to be
could be
cool, I want to
dangerous.
be that kind of cool, but I just probably not. Like, and I think it might result in my death, or at least something broken.
Right. Certainly. I mean, you don't have to be a speed demon.
That's true. Just, I had a Vespa. That was really fun.
Mm-hmm.
I would get that again if I lived in the city.
Wow. Oh, just a lot of Kirks riding around on motorcycles.
Confusing the shit out of them.
Meanwhile,
See, his hair looks normal now. Ish.
oh, might have just been the lighting.
Or maybe they filmed that bit at the end.
Possibly. She's hand to hand. She's a sniper.
What
Can't
doesn't
you
she
do?
do?
Rebuilt the ship. They what? Wait, you said you were going to watch him. Oh, you're just going to let him run off like a. Come on. least wear a helmet. Uh-oh. Manus? Oh, it's Manus. Yeah, because he's the one who killed her father. The one called Manus. So now she will fight him one-on-one.
Hiya!
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. What move is that?
I don't know, but it was a bit like breakdancing.
Yeah.
I learned what that is.
You learned what breakdancing
I did.
is?
From Will Smith.
Oh, because of Will Smith.
Because of Will Smith. I am suddenly cool. I now suddenly understand youth.
Okay.
Or the
Please.
youth of the 1990s, of which I was one.
You're making me feel older just talking to you.
Sorry. So when DJs would do their breaks, there would be like an extended break between like within the song, and then that's when the break dancers would go in and they would do their dancey thing.
Yes, Stevie. I think that is well documented.
Is it? I didn't know that. I had no idea. I knew what breakdancing was, but I didn't know that it occurred because of something else.
The drum break.
I didn't know that.
Well, oops. I mean, no, it's good that you know. It's good that you knew. But I loved your explanation too. In the old days, when the DJs would get to the drum break, there'd be an extended break, and that's when the break dancers would come out and start dancing.
There might be somebody out there who doesn't know that.
Well, now they do, and they're
cool too.
A whole
new piece of information for them.
It's the effect, the Will Smith effect.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm trying to get that. Oh yeah, make a little. How much of that wall juice? Hat the beacon.
What did he say? At the beacon of Belgravia.
Hat the beacon and we'll grab you.
Oh, we'll grab you, not Belgravia.
Hat it. Put on your hat and hat the beacon. Oh, there goes the beacon.
Whoa.
Said he wouldn't leave anyone behind. He cannot break a stick in a bundle.
You can't break a stick in a bundle.
That's my gran always said.
Granny Maureen.
Granny Marie. We'll do some crazy martial arts on top of this mushroom. Mm-hmm. Just now she gets the upper hand. Is that how these work? You just have to grab hands?
I guess. Why is it called Yorktown? It sounds like something stupid.
What? You've never been to Yorktown Starbase?
I have not been to Yorktown Starbase.
You never been to Yorktown Starbase? Yeah, it's out there on the frontier. Yorktown.
Thank you, Lieutenant. I get the idea.
You get the idea. Mm. Uh-oh. The bees.
How is that somehow a biker jacket that he's wearing?
Because he's got a biker jacket, just in case he runs into a motorcycle. He always carries it with him in his pack. Ah, those are the stakes. Got it now.
Got it.
Oh, can we not? Can it? We?
Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Oh, listen, if you're going to talk about breakdancing, I think there's plenty of room for me to try and conjugate Kenne.
That is fair. I accept.
Velocity. Okay. All we got to do. Call it, Mr. Sula.
Punch it.
Love the new explosive engined sci-fi sound. You know? Anyway. Don't be a backseat driver,
Whoa.
Captain.
Something stuck. Eek.
All it has to do is oof.
Oof.
This seems like a mistake. I mean,
was that the idea when they said
right
jump start?
Yeah. Need to hit it. Need to hit it.
Ooh. Could have done it a little earlier.
Yeah. That face was priceless. I don't understand why they needed to fall all the way down to go up.
No, no.
I'll take it. Ah, Jayla, you got off that planet.
Yeah.
Now let's go save Yorktown. Let's go save
Yorktown.
Watch out, Yorktown. Here comes the bees. Yeah, isn't it surrounded by a big shield? Oh, there's that guy again. I was trying to look him up before, but I don't care. Oh, that's not a shield. It's just glass. That seems impractical.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, in 100 years, shouldn't they be like, he should be like, I'm about to kill you guys. And they should be like, actually, you have like a musket. It's been 100 years. We have significantly advanced technology. You cannot hurt us. But whatever. Incidentally, that dude's name is Gregory Philip Grunberg, and he's a childhood friend of JJ Abrams. And that is possibly why he shows up in all these things in little bit roles.
Maybe. Aye.
Come along, Doctor.
Not a what?
Say what? At least they know how to do that already. Crash. Very good. Cyberpathic link. Of course. We all I know what that is. Yeah.
Cyber something or other.
Cyber, we gotta you need to use yeah. We could yes, of course. I was just gonna say that. I can't believe Montgomery Scotty beat me to it. Mm-hmm. God, this is it's child's play.
VHS? Who said VHS?
VHS, he said. He said Betamax was
VHS.
better, but VHS works pretty good.
He didn't.
I got just that thing. Oh yeah, now we're gonna blast your music.
Whoop.
High frequency, like Public Enemy. Ooh, no thank you.
What?
Oh, their little faces out of their window looking evil and angry. Ooh, cute. My old friend. Mm-hmm, sure, of course.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be the Beastie Boys.
Of course it is. Got to wrap things up in a pretty little bow. And they already paid for the rights to it.
That's true.
Oh, crazy. Wow. You know, this movie is missing lens flares.
That's because it wasn't JJ.
I know, but let's make some noise. Please. The power of the Beastie Boys killed this alien mob. Oh, please. Them dancing. Sweet
Classical
beat.
music.
Ugh.
Yorkton?
Yorkton.
Yorkton? Is it Yorktown
Yeah, it's like
or
Downtown
Yorkton?
Abbey. Yeah, you watch Downtown Abbey, right?
I do watch Downtown Abbey. It's the reboot of Downton Abbey.
Right, downtown.
Just totally kidding.
And this was Yorkton, but Americans kept calling it Yorktown. All right. No, wait, why would you do that? Why would you do that? Okay. All right. Do whatever you want, I guess. Just feels like there's a better way to. Bum, bam, bum, baby, baby. Slick flying, old timer. Here in Yorktown. But you no match for the one we call Doc.
Do not lose them, Doctor.
Do not lose them, Doctor. Ooh, that seems.
See, now I'm getting flashbacks of the last one.
Mm-hmm. Now you're getting that. They were like the last time, but at least they're not like it's a truck they're fighting on hand to hand. At least it's a chase.
Just do it.
Star Trek Beyond is brought to you by Nike. Baby dee bum bee bo bee. Jidin, bidin. That's one way to do it. Now let me guess. Ship comes up out of nowhere.
Showtime's what?
Comes up out of nowhere.
Ah, yes.
Like that. Ah, thank God the Franklin floats. So much damage.
So
I
much
think money
damage.
does exist in this timeline. I think this is what you're talking about the this is the end, but it's not the end.
Yes.
You know, Crawl ain't dead, man.
Crawl ain't dead.
Crawl ain't dead, man. This is Yorktown. Some further interesting facts about Greg Grunberg. He was a nightclub host on Baywatch in 1994. He played Seth Norris, 2004, 2010, on Lost. A lot of you may remember him from the 2006 Mission Impossible 3. He was Kevin.
I don't recall.
His name was Kevin.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Let's see. He was in a film called Big Ass Spider in 2013. I'm sure that was I probably missed that one for whatever reason. Star Trek Beyond 2016, Commander Finnegan. She's not only good at seeing at hearing things, she's also visually extremely acute. Is that possible? Oh, because she recognizes the voice.
Guy in the back.
Idris fucking Elba? I just imagine that's what you would say. Captain, it's Idris Elba.
Him.
It's Luther. Idris
It's your
Elba.
boy.
Idris Elba. He was also in a Jason Mraz music video, Have It All. Greg Grunberg. Colds.
Unanswered.
Now he's much more British here.
I feel a parallel to Mr. Kirk at the beginning of this movie.
Indeed.
He was
Right?
lost.
All distress calls. He's walking super weird.
Oh, it's Yorktown now, is it? Who didn't pick up on the Yorkton?
I'm sure in the heat of the moment, they're like, oh, it's fine. It's close enough to town. Yorktown. Yorktown.
No one will notice except the extreme nerds.
Yes.
Of which I'm one.
Hello. Yorktown.
Hello, is this the HMS Yorkton?
When he turns around, do you think there's going to be Idris Elba? Hey, that's incidentally, that's Greg Grunberg, everybody. The man of the hour. He was the bad robot's head of security on The Simpsons in 2021, incidentally, just in case you're wondering. That is the same Greg Grunberg. Oh, gravity's going to get screwy closer to the center? Hopefully that wasn't the last we'll see of Greg Grunberg. What?
Shoot him again? What are you doing?
He's a fellow captain.
Oh, the Zindi.
That's a very Star Trek Enterprise inside baseball.
we ever understand why he physically changed?
I think they do explain it. We might have missed it. It's not terribly salient. I love the old armpit punch. Armpit punch.
Armpit punch?
Armpit punch. Armpit punch. Oh.
Whoa.
Okay. There had to be a better move than that. He's got a dangerous, deadly at WMD.
Just weapon of mass destruction.
Jump out of a window with him. Incorrect, Kirk. Oh, gravitational slipstream.
Of course,
gravity works like wind.
I mean, it does look like fun.
Yeah, I also feel like one of those hover bikes would have solved a lot of this really easily.
It's a shit ton of makeup.
So much makeup.
Oh, that thing looks reminiscent of something.
It does. Oh my God, more armpit punches.
Armpit punch.
Oh, I really took the wind out of him.
You said rumpy pumpy for a minute.
Rumpy pumpy.
Rumpy pumpy.
Oh, zing. All right.
Damn it, Jim.
Yeah, didn't he break the glass in this before when they fighting here before?
I forget.
This can't be sealed.
I think there's a different one.
Oh.
Ooh.
It ate the other person super fast. Big fan.
Big fan.
Big fan. Big fan.
Uh-oh. Close the fan. Close the fan.
Fan, close
Zip,
it.
zip,
Close the fan,
zip, zip.
please. Hey guys, close the fan, please. Oh. Oh yeah, thank God for those guys. And Spock's Vulcan strength. The theme is back again. He freezes to death in outer space as he is consumed, and his eyes see. Oh, and all that remains is his bag. Well, now we know what happened to his crew. Balthazar. It never is.
It never is.
Never take an admiral position. So boring.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 50% chance. Exactly. Admirals don't fly. 50% chance they turn evil.
That's true.
Yeah. Plus, Kirk is like 27 or something in this. I'm gonna fast track him to admiral.
That's true.
Meanwhile, Spock looks through Spock's stuff. Yeah. From the non-Kelvin universe. You're a team, Spock. You're a team. You understand me?
Frank. Oh, and more biker jackets.
Mm-hmm. Vaguely close in color.
They're more or less wearing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Two buds. You're here.
Oh, I like that blue curacao drink with a pineapple
I had a
star.
feeling you were going to point that out.
Well, that's nice.
If you want it. Yes. But not at cool parties in this Holiday Inn lounge conference space.
We don't know what you wanted to mention.
He told he was going to leave Starfleet, remember, and got a Vulcan to make the race Vulcaneer.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, yes, yes. Is that just like a
I do think they need
straight up
more women
amber
in that
beer for
this
Spock?
that cast. It's just the one. I get it's
Well,
the original crew,
it's a
but
cast from the 62.
I know.
One woman who was African American was like, people were already freaking out.
I know.
That's like 6 ladies. They're like and she's command staff. She's a lieutenant. Jesus. As you can see, that's been corrected. I hate this.
Well, when they get everyone to do it, it's a bit cheesy, isn't it?
Yeah. You wonder why this movie
tanked
sucked. I mean, listen, if we're going to cut straight to the chase, it sucked. But there were a lot of great moments. I liked it. This won't be the last time I watch it.
No, agreed.
I'll be watching it again. But, you know, they really dropped the ball here. I blame JJ, who was like, oh, no, I want to go play with new toys.
I want to play with my lightsaber.
Couldn't. You got to finish what you start. This is the thing I've, you know, directors who don't want to finish what they start. Just handing it off to somebody.
Yeah.
Being like, you do your thing with it.
Oh, dear.
Anyway, thank you for joining us, listeners, as we watch this third most and most underwhelming Star Trek movie, Star Trek Beyond. Ironically, it was not beyond.
It was
much.
What's the opposite of beyond? Near?
Below? Behind? Star Trek behind.
It's beneath. It's
Star
meeting
Trek
expectations.
It is beneathing expectations. It beneathed expectations, but it did complete this trilogy. Yeah, I guess we have to do certainly at least one more of these before we get back to the new thing. I don't know what to do. I guess you still haven't seen The Wrath of Khan.
I have not.
I mean, we should probably watch the original Wrath of Khan. That's like, oof.
All right. We could do that.
Ricardo Montalban.
I have time.
You want to hear? Yeah, we should. Yeah, a little classic Shatner. And then, exactly. That's the famous Khan scream.
Little overacting.
Oh, boy. Oh, it's overacted to the hilt. Between Montalban and Shatner, it is, oof.
All right.
Overacting. Also, I think a young Kirstie Alley might be in it. If I'm not mistaken, it's a Vulcan. Yes, I think that's true. Anyway, it's been a pleasure.
Well, I am the terror that flaps in the night.
Oh, come on.
It's fun.
Yeah.
I am Stevie Mans. Thank you for listening. If you want to join our Patreon, you can, of course, do that and have access to all kinds of behind-the-scenes thingies, such as Netflix watch parties. You'll have video access to our episodes instead. If you feel like watching our little faces and Arky's dancing. Indeed. But yes, patreon.com/setphasers. And of course, #MemeGameStrong if you want to follow us on the old Insta or Facebook.
Yes. Facebook, where they're going viral, as they say.
Oh, yes, Jeff Bezos. There he is. Starfleet official.
Jeff Bezos.
Didn't see him. Look at that.
Oui.
Anyway.
Jeff. What else do we normally say? Nothing else. We normally say we put out a show every Monday. And we'll do that as much as we can. Plenty of Star Trek coming up this year. Exciting things.
We're gonna be
on the horizon. Wait.
So busy.
So, you know, stay tuned.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot that there's a Rihanna song at the end of this.
Oh, I didn't know. Is that Rihanna?
That's right.
Indeed.
I'm hearing it now. And that's all I need to hear. So, as ever, keep your eyes on we don't have a sign off. We need I guess we have a computer on purpose.
We do, yeah.
I was thinking we need something like keep your eyes on the stars and your heart in the stars or something.
Sure. We'll work on that, dear listeners.
We'll always have Yorktown. How about that?
For today, that would work. Well, Lucky.
And remember,
we'll always have Yorktown.
We'll always have Yorktown.
Or is it Yorkton? Who knows?
Yorkton. Yorkton.
Computer. End program. That enough?
Ba 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 ba. Cha 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 cha.